The open sea. Vast, unforgiving, beautiful. It's a force of nature that commands respect, and when things go wrong, it demands every ounce of your courage and resolve. Finding yourself stranded at sea can be a terrifying experience, the feeling of isolation amplified by the immensity of your surroundings. But panic is your worst enemy. Survival starts with a clear head and a determined heart. It's about digging deep, finding that inner strength, and refusing to give up. Remember, the human spirit is incredibly resilient. We are wired to survive. Your will to live is your greatest asset in this fight. So take a deep breath, steady your nerves, and tell yourself, I will survive this. This isn't just a mantra, it's a command you give to your mind and body. The ocean may seem like an insurmountable adversary, but trust me, the human spirit is even stronger. Now, let's talk about turning the tide in your favor. Resourcefulness is key in a survival situation. Examine what you have available. Your boat, if you have one, any supplies, even your clothing. These everyday items can become crucial survival tools. Your boat, no matter how small or damaged, is your sanctuary. It provides a barrier between you and the elements, and a platform for signaling rescuers. If it's taking on water, bail it out using anything that can scoop a hat, a plastic container, even empty coconut shells can work. Clothing can be used for more than just warmth. A shirt can be fashioned into a makeshift fishing net or a sunshade to protect you from the harsh rays. Get creative, think outside the box, and remember, improvisation is the survivor's best friend. Out here, water is your lifeline, more valuable than gold. Dehydration is a silent killer, so securing a source of drinking water is paramount. Rainwater is your best bet, but even condensation can be a lifesaver. If it rains, try to collect as much water as possible. Use anything that can hold water: tarps, sails, even plastic bags. If you have a life raft, it likely has a collection spout. When it comes to drinking water, rationing is crucial. Limit your intake, especially in the early stages. A sip is better than nothing, and it will help you avoid the dangers of overdrinking, which can be fatal. Conserve your energy, avoid sweating unnecessarily, and ration your water carefully. The ocean may seem like a desert, but it's teeming with life and food. Learning how to fish becomes critical for long-term survival. Improvised fishing gear is your new best friend. Use anything you can find to create a fishing line: shoelaces, threads from your clothes, even strong pieces of debris. Fashion a hook from a bent safety pin, a piece of wire, or even a sharpened piece of bone. Bait can be anything from scraps of food to shiny pieces of plastic that might attract fish. Be patient. Fishing requires patience and persistence. Don't be discouraged if you don't catch anything right away. Every bit of food brings you one step closer to rescue. Section 5. Signals of hope, attracting attention and aiding your rescue. Being stranded can feel like being lost in a world of blue, but remember, rescuers are constantly searching. Your job is to make yourself visible, to turn lost into found. A signal mirror is your best friend. The sun's reflection can be seen for miles and is a universal distress signal. Angle the mirror to reflect sunlight onto your hand, then sweep your hand across the horizon, focusing the beam on passing ships or planes. If you don't have a mirror, improvise. Any shiny object, a CD, a metal can lid, even a piece of aluminum foil, can be used to reflect sunlight and attract attention. Smoke signals are another effective method, especially during daylight hours. Signal regularly, especially during daylight hours and when you see or hear planes or ships in the distance. Section 6. Reading nature's signs, navigating towards land and safety. The ocean may seem like a trackless wasteland, but it's full of subtle clues that can guide you towards land. Learning to read these signs can be the difference between being lost at sea and finding your way home. Keep an eye out for changes in water color. Water close to land is often a different color than deep ocean water. It may appear greener or browner due to sediment and plant life. Also, pay attention to the presence of birds. Birds that feed on land often fly out to sea in the morning and return to land in the evening. Following their flight path could lead you in the right direction. Clouds can also indicate the presence of land. Clouds tend to gather around land masses, so if you see a persistent cluster of clouds in the distance, it could be a sign of land nearby. By paying attention to your surroundings and using your powers of observation, you can increase your chances of finding land and reaching safety. Section 7. The Indomitable Spirit. Real-life tales of survival against the odds. Throughout history, countless individuals have stared adversity in the face and emerged victorious. Their stories of survival at sea aren't just incredible feats of human endurance. They are beacons of hope, reminding us that even in the direst circumstances, the human spirit can prevail. Take, for instance, the story of Poon Lim, a Chinese sailor who survived 133 days adrift on a life raft during World War II. Armed with only a life jacket, a few cans of biscuits, and an unyielding will to live, Poon caught fish with a makeshift hook, collected rainwater using a canvas sheet, and even kept a daily log by carving notches into a wooden plank. His incredible story is a testament to the power of human resourcefulness and the unyielding will to live. Then there's Stephen Callahan, an experienced sailor who spent 76 days lost at sea after his sailboat sank in a storm. Adrift in a small inflatable raft, Callahan faced scorching sun, relentless hunger, and the ever-present threat of sharks. He survived by catching fish, collecting rainwater, and maintaining a meticulous mental discipline. These stories, and countless others like them, stand as powerful reminders that even when all seems lost, hope remains. Section 8. Never give up. The unwavering power of hope and determination. Out on the open ocean, hope can feel like a distant flicker. But it's that flicker, that belief that rescue is possible, that can make all the difference. Hope fuels your fight, nourishes your spirit, and gives you the strength to keep going when all seems lost. Never underestimate the power of your mind in a survival situation. Mental fortitude can be as important as physical strength. Maintain a positive attitude, visualize yourself being rescued, and hold on to the belief that you will be reunited with your loved ones. Talk to yourself, sing songs, recite poems, anything to keep your mind active and engaged. Remember your loved ones, and let the thought of seeing them again fuel your determination. The will to live is a powerful force, and it can carry you through the darkest of times. Section 9. A Survivor's Guide. Essential Skills for Conquering the Sea. Survival at sea is a test of both physical and mental resilience. It requires a blend of practical skills, resourcefulness, and an unyielding will to live. Here's a recap of the essential skills that can help you conquer the sea. 1. Stay calm. Panic is your worst enemy. Take deep breaths, assess your situation, and focus on the tasks at hand. 2. Be resourceful. Look around you. Anything can be a tool for survival. Turn your clothes into fishing nets, your containers into water collectors. Get creative. 3. Ration supplies. Make your resources last. Drink water in sips, eat small portions, and conserve your energy. 4. Signal for help. Use mirrors, flares, or anything that can attract attention. Section 10. The human spirit tested and triumphant. The vastness of the ocean can make us feel small, insignificant. But when faced with the ultimate test of survival, the human spirit has a remarkable ability to rise to the occasion. It's in these moments of extreme adversity that we discover reserves of strength and resilience we never knew we possessed. Stories of survival at sea are not just tales of physical endurance. They are testaments to the power of the human spirit. They remind us that even when surrounded by the relentless forces of nature, the human will to live can prevail. They teach us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. These stories inspire us not just to survive, but to truly live. Section 11. Beyond Survival, Lessons from the Open Sea. The open sea is a powerful teacher. It teaches us humility in the face of nature's raw power. It teaches us resilience in the face of adversity. And it teaches us the profound importance of hope, even when all seems lost. The lessons learned from the open sea extend far beyond the realm of survival. They are lessons that can guide us in our daily lives, helping us navigate the storms of life with courage, grace, and an unwavering spirit. They remind us to cherish our loved ones, to appreciate the beauty of the natural world, and to never take a single day for granted. For within you lies the indomitable spirit of a survivor, ready to conquer any storm that comes your way.